Okay, so in my hand, I have the Galaxy S6 Edge. So it'll come in 4 colors. So there's the black, white, the gold, which is the one I'm holding right here, and it'll also have a green color. So the colors are actually gem inspired. And then, so the advantages of having a dual edge is that not only does it give you a more immersive viewing experience in terms of having like an infinity pool kind of feel, but also that there are some custom capabilities that we'll have with the edge screen. So I'll be demoing some right now. So for example, if you swipe like that, you'll be able to see that there are 5 circles. So each circle you can actually assign a favorite contact. And when you sign them, you just have to press it, and then it's an easy way to call or text them. So you can actually contact someone in just 3 presses. And if you notice, there are colors. So those colors also have a use. So there's something what we call lighting edge. So if your phone is, for example, overturned, if you don't want to be disturbed, whoever's assigned whichever color, when you have an incoming notification, such as a call or a text, it will light up. So let's say if you're assigned color purple, it'll light up color purple. Someone else assigned color blue, and they have an incoming call, it'll light up color blue. So that's some functions that we have. Another one is that when your phone is turned off, you can actually have your notifications streaming over here. And then you can actually see the time, the date, and how much battery you have left. And then your notifications such as email, messages, calls, and even your Twitter or your news feed will be streaming in the side in your curved edge. Okay. Now I'll talk about the design. So it's actually the first phone of Samsung to use glass and metal. So we use glass in the front and in the back. So we're using Gorilla Glass 4. So Gorilla Glass 4 as compared to Gorilla Glass 3, it's actually 1.5 times stronger. Aside from that, we'll also have metal. So the phone is framed with aluminum metal. Okay, and then it's actually lighter and slimmer compared to its predecessor. Okay, aside from that, we actually have a faster and brighter camera. So if like I open the camera over here, if you see, it actually launches in 0.7 seconds. And then actually a lot of shortcuts for it, so you can actually just double press it and it launches right away. Okay, and then also aside from fast camera, your images are also brighter because it sports a 1.7 aperture. 1.9 aperture in the front and in the back. And aside from that, there are a lot of cool built-in functions already, so no need to download third-party applications. You can actually edit your photos before you take them. So you can already adjust, for example, the balance, the lighting, and everything before you take your picture. So no need to download third-party applications. You can already compose your picture before you take it. Okay. And aside from that, we're also very excited to say that the Galaxy S6 and the S6 Edge will have wireless charging built in already. So previous models, you'd have to change the back cover. This one is already built in. So you just have to put it against the wireless charger and it'll charge to 100% in only 3 hours. Aside from wireless charging, there's also fast charging, so that if you only, let's say, have 30 minutes to charge your phone, it will already give you 50% battery. And it goes to 100% after only 80 minutes of charging. Okay, and then aside from that, we also, in terms of the hardware, so now let's talk hardware. So the screen is a 5.1 Quad HD Super AMOLED display, so 577 ppi. For the camera, we sport 16 megapixel rear camera and a 5 megapixel front camera. So both cameras are already f1.9 in terms of aperture. In terms of storage, so we will have a 32 gig, a 64 gig, and maybe also a 128 gig. In terms of RAM, this is a 3 gigabyte RAM. In terms of the processor, so it supports all of the S6 phones will support an octa-core processor. In terms of battery, so the S6 is a 2,600 mAh and the S6 Edge is 2,550 mAh. So both phones are going to be LTE ready, and then the S6 is going to be the S6 is going to be a dual SIM LTE phone, while the S6 Edge will be single SIM. Okay.